Hi guys, and welcome to my latest video. My name's Peter. I'm a small-time eBayer and a gaming collector. This is another video in the series How much is items sold for on eBay. So this is how much Lego minifigures plus accessories sold for on eBay. So I've done the usual, looked up or completed and sold, the highest price down to the lowest price, auctions, buy it nows, best offers, singular items, bundles, for example. What I'll do, I'll tell you a bit about Lego, a little bit of history, and then I'll get on to show you what I found, and please do enjoy. So basically, Lego, as you see here, is a private group based in Billund in Denmark. They're basically manufacturing Lego bricks in 1949. Sorry, I'm just going to put my glasses on. It's easier to see. Yeah, so since 1949 there. So, and has got 6 amusement parks as of under the brand. As of July 15, 600 million Lego parts have been produced. So this is the Lego logo, as you see, the normal Lego logo there. I see Denmark, 1949 to present, the Lego group. That's a little brief history of Lego. So what I'll do now is I'll show you what I found in my research. So here goes. When I was going through, I looked at some Star Wars figures. The old type Star Wars and the new type, because Lego has many variants of minifigures and sets, for example. And just to tell you as well, I'm going to be doing one more Lego video, probably next week, which is the sets. So how much Lego sets sold for on eBay. I'm going to do that next week. This is just how much Lego minifigures plus accessories sold for on eBay. So this one is a job lot of 248 figures, went for £605 on 29 bids, got a winning bid, £15 postage. So for example, it went for 99p all the way up to £605. Most of these will be with the collectors, for example. People collecting, because you get people who have had Lego in the past, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 30, 40 years ago, for example. And people who are just starting their collections of Lego, because it's a very popular thing. It will never go out of fashion, to be honest. You see most of these at jumble sales, car boots, not so much charity shops of figures. Charity shops are more for the boxed sets, for example. Here you've got like some of the different figures, Yoda. You've got some of your Anakin, all that jazz. Yeah, it went for £605 there. Anakin's light does not work, by the way. Always good to read the description and the item specifics before you buy. Here is a whole job lot, 17 kilograms with 180 minifigures. £25 postage plus £350 and 5p winning bid. So 18 bidders. So £99 it started at, and luckily went up to £350 and 5p. Most of these will be collectors, for example, collecting these. But then you get the odd person buying for their children. You still see a lot of children, even though they've got PCs, tablets, PlayStation 4s, all the consoles and that, they still play with Lego. Just be aware, as you see here, lots and lots and lots of Lego, very, 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 very small pieces. So make sure your dogs, your cats, your small children, babies, do never, ever, ever, ever swallow the pieces because catastrophic basically. So you've got track bits and pieces. So some are new, some are older bits and pieces, and 180 minifigures, which are somewhere in here. A little few DC and Marvel characters. I think that would end on Star Wars. Here's the minifigures, wrong way round again. So you bend your neck, bust your neck to try and see that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Star Wars, some of the others, Santa Claus, Egyptian. Yeah, pretty much some good ones, some older ones and some newer ones there. This one is a newer type one. It has been retired, this set. So basically, you've got to check with the sets. Why I'm showing you this one because it's not boxed. My next video will be the ones about the boxed sets. So with the sets, even though this is not boxed here, you've also got to check here. If it lets me zoom in, I'll do this one. It's always got a number. Say it's top and in this picture it's about middle 71006. So 71006 and 71016. All the numbers you need to type into eBay to check the completed and sold what you've got, the sets. So this has been retired. So always look out for retired set because they are worth slightly bit more on eBay. So this was free postage and £274.99. Someone paid for this one. The Quickie Mart, you got the cop car, you got Snake, and you got Chief Wiggum, Bart, Homer, Marge, Simpson's house. I'll just double check down here. It says both have been on display. Have cleaned with brush, bit of dust. Quickie Mart's missing 2 pieces, so it's always check the description and the item's specifics there. Right, the next one here is the Team Olympics, the new Team GB set of 9. It's for the last Olympics. So you've got like badminton or tennis, swimming, weightlifting, men's and women's swimming, judo. What else? You've got boxing, javelin, the baton relay, for example. There's 9 of them. They sold for £139.97. Let me just double check the price. 139.97 because my maths is awful. Divided by 9, which is £15.55. So £15.55 per one. So most of these would be at your local car boots or jumble sales. You see, especially in your car boots, you see sellers doing deals on job lots of Lego. But you also got these type of boxes or bigger boxes where they've got little minifigures. You've always got to double check and triple check what minifigures there are and if they've got all their bits and pieces with them, because some of them, as I say, each one of these is worth £15 odd, if you know what I mean. This is free economy postage. So, all in new apparently. Stored away safely. Nice pictures. Yeah, so it's always worth looking out because they do lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of different variations of Lego there. The next one here is another box. £120 on a winning bid. £5 postage on the Lego Marvel DC Figures Job Lot Bundle. So it started at 99p, went up to £120, which I reckon these ones are probably the collectors, for example, who have come in with a big bid. I mean, up and up and up and up. So you've got Batman, some variations of Batman, Spider-Man, the Goblin figure, Joker, woman Spider-Man by the looks of things. Lol. A little Batman figure and accessory there. A few more bits and pieces, Marvel figures, one with a shield. Supermans, all that jazz. So you see here, 35 minifigures, excellent condition, 1 poly bag, unopened. So also it's kind of worth checking out your research, and also it's a fine line. Depends whether you want to put lots of titles and description or a little bit, because this has got a little bit and sold for 120 on 17 bids, so with £5 postage. So it's all these, by the way, are UK completed and sold, so they must have gone. So some of them gone around the world, GSP. Some of them are here in UK, for example. I'll just check my research. Okay, nothing yet. Oh, let me just double check. This one went for a best offer, by the way. So I might have got 500, 600, something like that. Went for a best offer, just to say, before I forget to mention it. Where do we get up to? There we go. Next one is the Black Rare Chrome Darth Vader minifigure. SW218 Promo-1. Sold for £46.95 there. And also free click and collect post and free delivery. It's always worth checking what you've got. This is a chrome one. Like, chrome is quite shiny there. So Darth Vader from Polybag, just comparing the figures to the sets of bundles compared to lots of figures in a bundle of bits. So it's always worth checking what you've got. This is a nice one, this Darth Vader. The next one is complete Series 1 minifigure 8683 and sealed in bags. So on this one, the number you're looking out for is 8683 there. So as you can see on the top left, 8683. So that's always worth putting in eBay, checking what you can get for at least one. £5 postage, £113.11 on winning bids. Not sure if these are collectors or people who have brought them, parents or kids brought them to play with them. 99p to £113.11. So it might be collectors for these ones, for the sets. So people often put it in display cases, these sets and figures, for example. It's a very sought after thing at Lego anyway. Next one here, we've got a bundle, a 4kg bundle, Castles, Pirates of Vintage. I didn't want to get just newer stuff. I wanted to get some vintage from 70s, the 80s, 90s, for example. This says £50 here, but someone took an offer, as my notes say, I wrote down. So it must have gone for 45, 40, 35 quid, something like that. I wouldn't say much less. So it's all the vintage ones. Few tree, leaves, plates. Even checking out what these plates here are worth. And these ones as well, different types. Because they can be worth tenner on their own. Or more, 15, 20 quid on their own. Different ones. Wheels, bits and pieces, for example. So a bundle of this went for maybe about 40 quid, for example. It's kind of worth it. Depending, because at your local car boots or jumble sales, you can do a job lot for about 4 or 5 quid, maybe. So you also got to check what you've got. Here you've got Space, Castle and Pirates, which are the vintage stuff. Next one is more Simpsons gear. So for example, used, never been played with, got just the Simpsons bits and the instructions. It's got a box, this one. It's not the usual box with the sets, big sets. They just go down in these little tub bits here. Full set, you got Ralph Wiggum, Apu Napesa Petalon, Scratchy, Lisa, Maggie, Mr. Burns, Itchy, for example, all that. So, complete Lego Simpsons Series 1. It's quite a rare thing, apparently. So, as I say, I'm doing this as well to help you guys check out the Lego stuff. And also, I'm gaining a lot of knowledge as well. It's not a bad thing. £41 with £5.50 postage on a bidding process. So it started at 99p, went up to £41 there. Not bad really. Simpsons is still quite. It's not mega like it used to be in the 90s. Popular. It's quite popular now. Now this is what I wanted to show you as well. My notes. Nope. Lego minifigures over 200 heads, many legs, bodies, and extras. So if you don't have a full person, missing an arm, missing the legs, missing the heads, someone in the world will need a head, a leg, a body, an arm, for example. They've got some bits and pieces with them as well, some more accessories there. To show you a couple of bits. More accessories. This is used. £37 on 7 bids and £5 postage there. So 200 heads, legs, and some more figures, for example. Quite a heavy thing. Well, not too heavy, but probably be over 1 kilogram there. So started at £15, went up to 37. So probably people who are making up sets, not to buy, not to sell, but probably to collect or play with, for example. There. The next one up is a princess, Queen Amadila. Whatever pronounce. I can't pronounce that actually. She's from the first Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace. Amadila. Anyway, SW3879499. That's the number you want to put into eBay. A Gungan sub minifigure went for £39, free postage there. It just shows you. Oh, it's the set 9499. Put that in eBay and you can see what ones go for. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, just to say this one's from. A Gungan. It's always worth checking what you've got minifigure wise, because quite a lot of people, if they're not a collector and they want to get rid of their collections, for example, that car boot and that, or a jumble sale, then they know roughly what to price it. But quite a lot of people just selling bits and pieces of Lego, and you've also got to check in the bags what it's got. Say, is this just for a bundle price, or can I have so and so for a price? Because some of these figures are worth a lot of money. There's £39.99 there, all UK postage and that. UK. This one is a vintage one. 10 times Lego Pirate Blue Imperial Guard minifigures. Quite rare. A classic from the 90s, early 90s. I used to have some of these figures. I think blue and red ones. There. As you can see, they're quite an astute, nice bundle. Got all the guns and the backpacks and that. Went for £39.99 with free postage there. Comes with hats, epaulets, guns, and backpacks. If I pronounce that epaulets word right. Nice little buff figures. So if you're saying 10, 39, so you're looking at what? 39.99 divided by 10. You're looking at what? £3.99, £4 per one. If you're getting from 50p or a couple of quid bundles, then you probably could make a little bit more, for example. Or if you want to put this with a ship, because you can sell the ships with these Imperial Guards, for example. Next one is, I tried to look at some Lord of the Rings figures. Got King Theoden, Uruk-hai, and Hadir. On a bidding process, winning bid of £31.88, 6 bidders, £7 postage. So you got some Uruk-hai, had a King Theoden, for example. I think it's that, like, some of them are from the first Lord of the Rings Fellowship, and some are from Two Towers, for example. So it gives you a bit of see the condition there. Used, obviously, someone's had it used and played with them a lot. Lord of the Rings is still, and The Hobbit is still pretty, no, I wouldn't say valuable as such. We can get some good money out of it, but it's still collectible. So £20 went up to 31.88. So I say that might be people wanted to play with them, for example, because quite a lot of people collect Lego figures and different types of accessories and box sets to put in different units so they can show them off. For example, the next one is another Queen Amidala, if you notice that. This one was completely unsold. This one here is on a bidding process. So the completely unsold one went for £39.99. This one £35 with £1.75 postage there. So started at £30, went to £35.50. That's the deal with doing it on the old bidding process. You never know if you're going to get what you want for it or people want to buy it. It's set 9499 there. So from Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace. So I like to compare different things, like the bids, the auctions, for example, and all that. The next one, from Pirates of the Caribbean, it's Davy Jones. Davy Jones Blocker. Now I thought Davy Jones sold for £38, free postage. So it's got no hat though. If you had a hat, you might have got £40, £42, for example. But yeah, not bad though. As you see, checking the bits and pieces, a little bit of wear on the eyes, and you can see a little bit of wear, played with, used. But it's from one of the Lord of the Rings, excuse me, Pirates of the Caribbean. Can't remember which one. Dead Man's Chest? No, I can't remember which one it's from. But it's good to get. Say you probably spend about £1, £2 on it, maybe £1 on a car boot. It's worth buying and double checking what you've got. Because quite a lot of people at car boots, as I say, don't really know. Just the average seller don't know how much they're worth. Right, this one I thought I'd check out the Castle Knights. It's a classic minifigure from the 90s. 12 times Lego job lot, vintage Castle Knights figures used. Went for £33.85. 11 bidders, £4 postage. You see the knights there. A few bits and pieces, a little bit blurry, but what can you do? And really, you shouldn't really be putting the date on there as well. I wouldn't do it anyway myself, but it started at £6.99, went right up to £33.85, which was pretty good because these are rare. Well, not rare, but a lot older, I say. So the older ones not always go for more money, but are more collectible to a lot of Lego collectors there. Oh, Cantina, the Star Wars Magician set. This one is 75052. Plug that on eBay and you can find these Cantina set ones. Lovely. From the original Star Wars film. £35.99, free postage, wallop. Lovely. Perfect for any die-hard collectors. Correct. Brilliant. Love Star Wars. Excellent. Cantina sets. Wallop. Do check these out. They're kind of brand new there, they say. Been used. Lovely condition. The next one here. Oh, Princess Amidala. A very rare minifigure there. I'll just show you a bit of her. Used. Still got £35 with free postage. The boards are not included, as I say. Lego Padme. Not custom version, magnets or key rings. They've checked out what it is. So just show you, that's the same. Oh, different. That's one head. I'm sure it's another head there. Yeah. And the back. It's always worth checking what you've got there. Next one is some Lord of the Rings / Hobbit minifigures. 22 characters plus 2 horses. So these are some of the characters. I'll show you some better ones in a bit. A couple of horses. Some elves there. You've got Gimli, son of Gloin. You've got Aragorn to the right. Gimli, son of Gloin, is second one to the right. Or is that Aragorn? One of them's Aragorn anyway. Might be the first one or the third one. Or it might both be different variations. The Hobbits, a couple of Hobbits. Just to show you a bit more. Here they got £35 for 22 characters plus £2 plus 2 for the horse. So 24 characters and items there. £35 free postage, wallop, lovely. Because Lord of the Rings and Hobbit are still pretty much quite sought after. Next one, oh, a Bellatrix. I think she was played by oh, forget the bird's name now. Always went around with Johnny Depp. Forget now. Minifigures from Harry Potter. That is spelt wrong. From. Always check. It's got a T in it. Always check what your spelling's like. Because people, sometimes they won't buy with bad spelling. Luckily, this person got £32.95 with free postage there for Bellatrix. I think she was in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2. Or was it Part 2? I forget now. Bellatrix, da 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 da. Yeah, so I like to do different ones. I didn't fancy doing just one set. I like to do vintage, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Simpsons, all sorts of different ones. Just to show you a different range. Oh, these are nice. 24 times Lego Mini Pirates, right? Someone took an offer on these pirates. £30 there. Yeah. So must have got about at least 20 quid plus £2.90 postage for 24. Also got some couple of boats there, for example, the Cannon. These are 90s vintage. As I went to Legoland Windsor, they've still got a nice pirate area for the vintage pirate area, which you'll see in my vlog. So all the heads, 2 small boats, working cannons. Da 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 da. So yeah, pretty much worth checking what you've got. I think for these ones, bundles are the best. Some of these have are old, they're missing hands, and some of these are got like the faces are scratched off, being used quite a lot. If these were in perfect condition, you might have got £40, for example. No, I'm not sure about winning bids because bidding process is quite different. Anyway, for example, the next one is the archers from Robin Hood, the Foresters. So again, another 90s collection. A little bit of wear and tear, see on the leg when I take one in. 29.21, 4 bids, £2.90 postage, wallop. 15.99 they started at, went up to 29.21. I reckon that's the collectors buying, for example. Yeah, it's always nice to see the older figures still around because you've got lots of different new figures now. They do so much to Lego, so many new stuff there. What I'm showing you, some of these older ones might have been retired, for example. So you got to check them if they're retired or not. The sets and the figures, for example. The next, oh, this is a lovely one. £27.95, 17 bids, £3.40 postage. Some Star Wars classic Lego Chrome, so it's shiny. Stormtrooper rare, genuine Lego minifigure. So it's a rare one for a collection. So you see the helmet comes off. Lego on the bits there, side bits. So for example, it's an anniversary edition. Does not come with a magnet piece. So I reckon if you had the magnet piece, you were probably looking at 30, 40 quid or a bit more, something like that. Some of these you may see with a person at a car boot, for example, not knowing what the Lego bits go for. You might think, oh, I've seen Peter Ray's video on how much is Lego minifigures and accessories worth on eBay, sold for on eBay. Da 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 da. I remember seeing a Chrome Stormtrooper. Here's one for 50p. I paid 50p to get at least £27.95 back. So, or you can always go into my video and check anyway if you want to. So it started at £1.57 and went up to 27.95 with a collector, I reckon. All UK and that. So not sure if it went around the world or some of these or UK, for example. This one is a Boba Fett limited edition minifigure. Went for £29, 4 bidders, £2 postage. £15 there and 29 it went for. So it started at 15, went up to 29. Not bad really, to be honest. Star Wars is still very, 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 very collectible, and it will be for years to come with the new films that are coming out. I think there's one to do with Han Solo coming out soon, or next year, or later this year, something like that. The next one, these are some Lego Castle Knight Kingdom horse minifigures. A job lot of minifigures, horses, for example. I say horse minifigures, but just horses. Anyway, they're classic from the 90s. So winning bid of £27, £3.50 postage, 14 bids. So started at £10, which was a fair enough amount, went for 27. So these type of horses you'll see easily at car boots. Quite a lot of collectors have these to sell. Collectors buy these easily. Different types of ones. Here, just check this. Just you see good condition, blah 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 blah, used. Yeah, not bad. Is some more 10 times Lord of the Rings minifigures. So you got Uruk-hai, armor with axes. So they're the bad guys with the armor, the axes. You see in Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. They're fighting at Helm's Deep. Not bad condition really, a bit dusty, but what can you do? You bit dust them over. £62 with £3.90, £3.39 postage. So 62 divided by 10, £6.20 there. So it's always really worth checking what you've got. These are nice little figures. If you've got the axes and the shields and the armor and a helmet, then you'll get £6.20 all day long. On a best offer, buy it now. Maybe a bit less or a bit more. Who knows? You can always do your research. As I say, started at £19.99 with £62 it went for. So they're the collectors. Again, you can pause it every time I click the bids and see what it jumps at. See what you can do. Write it down. Do your research. And again, these have little. All these Lego have little bits come off. Do not let your babies, your kids, your dogs, your animals, for example, get these. That they can choke badly on them, and it won't be very nice. So keep them out of reach of little ones. This one, the Lego 79007, which you put in eBay and you find this set. The Black Gate, Lord of the Rings minifigures as well. You got like this is from Lord of the Rings, the not the Two Towers. The next one. Oh blimey, I forget now. So 79007. Couple of small bits missing. No instructions. No box. It's still made £56 with the little bits missing. No box. Eagle missing. Return of the King. It's from Return of the King. So you've got the Hobbit. Oh blimey, my mind's gone blank. That's from the Hobbit. A couple of these are from the Hobbit. I'm sure it's from the Hobbit. Or it might be Gandalf. Not Gandalf. Gimli, son of Gloin, without the hat. Or not helmet he wears. That one is Frodo Baggins. That's it. A couple other little bits and pieces. Gandalf. Nice little set there. A bit incomplete, but still got £56, 29 bidders, £6 postage there. So it started at £1, went all the way up to 56. So you can pause it, check the prices, how much it jumps for with the collectors. That'll go straight in the with a collector where he keeps his collections for display. You might get a couple of little bits from another Lego site or eBay, for example. The next one is a used Lego Lord of the Rings mini figures and minifigures. So you've got some of the hobbits, some without their heads, a couple of more minifigures, just a standard bundle with Lord of the Rings. So great condition, see the photos, £26, 18 bids, £6 postage. So again, £1 to £26 there. So I think it's always nice to look out for different types other than just Star Wars. I know Star Wars does very well as well. Check out the older vintage Lego compared to the new stuff, because they're always bringing out new stuff. And also check out the sets and figures that are being retired, for example. The next few is of King Theoden from Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. This is when it was a battle at Helm's Deep. So it's all got the Lego logos and bits there. All few photos nicely done. From set 9474. So it's £16. Figure out the set. £16, 8 bids, £1 postage. So started at £10, went to 16. So only made £6 profit on it. But they might have got it for 50p, 20p, £2 there. A genuine Lego set. Only available, it says here, only available in one set, Battle of Helm's Deep. So if you see that Battle of Helm's Deep, do get it for a good price. This one's a nice one. Lego tree plants. This is a classic 90s, 80s, 90s bundle. The trees and the plants, they're still worth some decent money. On a bid, it's got 8 bidders, £19, £2.90 postage there. Because people like to collect these and make different sets with these. 99p all the way up to £19 there. I wouldn't have thought collectors, possibly collectors, but mainly people who have got sets and the kids are playing with them and they want to put trees in, grass, and plants, for example. The last one I found, the nice 2 kilogram bundle, 1970s vintage Lego, windows, wheels, boats, train track, boards, shell, example. £28.55 on 6 bids. £5 postage there, all UK obviously, the nice older stuff. A bit grubby, fair enough, you can clean it up if you want to. Nice stuff. Just put one more photo there. Legoland, Lego, the old, nice old stuff there. So as you see, it's got all the bits there. Check out pieces 70s, possibly early 80s too. Love it. So it started at £9.99, went for £28.55. Right, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this and you've gained some knowledge on the how much Lego minifigures and accessories sold for on eBay. Hopefully that was interesting and you gained some knowledge. Please do give me a like, a thumbs up, share this video. Please do subscribe as well. Hit the notifications bell and turn those notifications on so you get notifications to all my latest videos. And once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate that. And I'll see you in the next video. See you later, guys. Have fun.